Have you seen the biometric warning at Wegmans or any other store lately? It mentions things like facial recognition, and a lot of shoppers are asking, what does this actually mean? Are they scanning everyone's face? Is this new? Is it legal? Well, today we're breaking it all down calmly, fact based, and without, of course, the fear mongering. Let's get into it. And I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. Back to the personal situation. Let's head into this Dollar Tree over in Maplewood. Still is also a plus. These past few years showed me. Hey family, welcome back to another video. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. And if you've been shopping lately, especially at a place like Wegmans, you might have noticed that you're being tracked every step and look you make. So Wegmans actually posted a notice saying biometric technology, including facial recognition, may be used in certain areas of the store. They did go ahead and post a notice. They're saying that this kind of warning is becoming more common in retail, especially in states with strict privacy laws, family. So biometric technology, okay, so what does that even mean? So biometric technology means identifying physical characteristics. So if you are a person who's walking around and you have like a birthmark, let's say like right here, it'll pick it up, it'll log it. Or your facial features, like if you do something like that, like a little smirk, and all of that happen, something like that, then of course it remembers that as well. Retailers say they're using this biometric technology mainly for things like loss prevention, identifying repeat shoplifters, and protecting employees and customers. Of course, this does not automatically mean every customer is being tracked or saved in some database. But why are we all of a sudden seeing a change, seeing the notices, though, believe it or not, biometric technology have been in stores for a very, very long time. But why the warning now? Because laws have changed, not necessarily the technology. The technology is still there, but the laws are changing. So places like Illinois, New York, and California, they are requiring those notices to be put right there before you walk in that they are using biometric technology. So some states require stores to clearly notify customers if biometric tech might be used. Posting a sign helps companies stay compliant with those privacy laws. So just because it's a warning, it doesn't mean that something new was secretly turned on yesterday. And let me also tell you what it does not mean. Let's clear up some of the misinformation spreading out online. It does not mean that Wegmans is selling your face. Honestly, if your face wanted to be taken and printed on someone else's face, they don't need Wegmans for it. Honestly, we're already there through the street cameras and all. They don't need Wegmans for that. Wegmans, basically, employees are watching you personally. It's not just through, the cameras. Every shopper is being flagged in stores. Of course not. That's not happening. You're being followed after you leave the store. No, of course you're not being followed after you leave the store. At least I hope that's not the case, right? So it does not mean Wegmans is selling your face. It does not mean employees are watching you personally. And it does not mean every shopper is being flagged or stored. And it does not mean you're being followed after you leave the store just because they are using the biometric technology. And honestly, if you want to know more about whatever store you walk into and you are concerned about the biometric technology, y'all, transparency is something that really matters. You can always read your store's privacy policy, ask the store manager. You can choose where you shop as well. That's right, you choose. So if you want to go into a store and you know for a fact that they have the biometric technology, you can always shop online if that's a thing, or you can shop elsewhere that does not use the biometric technology. So biometric use in retail is not, you heard me, it's not going away. But how transparent companies are about it, it do matter, guys. But this is retail in 2026, guys. This is a part of a larger shift in retail, more about automation. You heard me, right? It's more about automation, more data, and more pressure to prevent theft while protecting privacy. So expect to see more signs like we use biometric technology in stores throughout 2026 and longer. So if you shop specifically at Wegmans, they just want to be more transparent about the whole biometric technology. They do not want their customers to panic, guys. But it does raise an important conversation about privacy, consent, and of course, the future of shopping overall. Of course, you guys, like the video if it did help. Comment if you've seen this sign at your store, and subscribe for any updates that we are having to give. We would definitely appreciate it, guys. So these are just some of the changes that's happening in retail overall. But Wegmans did publicly, let their customers know, like, hey, we are using a biometric technology and we are not trying to scare you, basically. So we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. If you are new here, you did enjoy today's video, all you have to do is subscribe just like that. And if you, something like that. And if you've been here before, of course, thank you so much for coming back. And of course, I'm being scammed right now recording this video, believe it or not. I was trying to give it a little facial recognition, but it's okay. Until next time, y'all, this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. You all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Love you all, and God bless. Peace out.
Eye scans and voice prints. Now, the company says this is in the interest of security and safety, but shoppers have concerns. Wegmans is watching, according to signs posted on the front entrances of Brooklyn and Manhattan stores.
I don't like how they're taking my information. I don't think I want to shop here anymore. I don't like that.
A spokesperson for Wegmans writing in a statement, quote, "In a small fraction of our stores that exhibit an elevated risk, we have deployed cameras equipped with facial recognition technology. In New York City, we comply with local requirements by posting the mandated signage to notify customers about the technology." The company adding it only uses the data to identify individuals who have been previously flagged for misconduct and does not collect retinal scans or voice prints.
I actually think they're being honest.